morning doesn't knock anymore. It just enters through the cracks I forgot to seal. I'm not late, I'm exactly where my breathing led me. Hands awake before the mind decides. The street hums low like it knows me. Footsteps counting something true. I don't rush the day to open, I let it notice me too. There's a quiet pull in motion that doesn't ask me to believe. Every small step leaves a sound, leaves a sound, leaves a mark. Light finds us working, not waiting still, not fully certain, but moving real. If this moment is calling, I'm already here. Light finds us working, not clear, sincere. I've learned the weight of honest effort, how it steadies what it lives. There's a warmth in repetition, a rhythm in persistence. I don't need the sky to open, just the ground to stay beneath. Light finds us working, step by step. Breathe in the body, proof of depth. If the path is forming as I move, light finds us working in the truth. Stay with the motion. Trust where you stand. Every direction starts with the ground in your hands. Light finds us working, not loud, not fast. Building something built to last. If the future is listening, let it hear. Light finds us working right here. Still moving, still here. Still moving, still here.
This old coat's got patches, and these boots are wearing thin. My suitcase holds a story of the places I have been. But in my right hand pocket, worn soft against the seam, lies the one true thing I carry, like a promise or a dream. I always carry my moniker wherever I may roam, 'cause that's the only reason that you ever called me home. You said you fell in love with me the first time you heard it play. So I keep it right here with me, to keep that love that way, to keep you in love with me. I can't afford fine jewelry, I can't buy a golden band. I'm just a wandering fellow, doing all the best I can. But when the world gets quiet and the road feels cold and long, I've got a wooden answer and a 10-hole steel string song. I always carry my harmonica close against my chest. It's the one thing that I own that melted something free. So it's my simple dusty key to your heart's geography, to keep you in love with me. So I'll always carry my moniker till my lungs give out their air. It's my humble breathing proof that I was ever something there. In your eyes, in your heart, in the quiet of your room, it's the portable forever echo of the day I broke the gloom, to keep you in love with me. Stomp, 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 just a pocket full of blues. Got a suitcase full of maybe and a ticket made of dust, a pocket full of sunlight and a heart that's prone to rust. I'm riding on the rattler where the questions never stop, just chasing down the mile markers till I reach the final drop. Oh, the scenery is stunning, but the fare is getting steep. I'm trading in my wonder for the currency of sleep, 'cause life's a wandering day. You pay in stories and in scars, in sunset color goodbyes, and in breakfast in strange bars. You pay in love that leaves you, and in work that wears you thin, for the privilege of the journey and the mess you're standing in. Yeah, you pay and wonder what the bank account is for, while you're staring out the window at a new and nameless store. Met a preacher on the platform selling salvations by the pound. Met a widow in the diner with her memories all around. We shared a slice of cherry pie and talked about the rain. Two ghosts inside a streaming train, both humming different pain. Oh, the whistle screams a warning for a tunnel up ahead. You hold your breath in darkness till you see the light instead. 'Cause life's a wandering day. You pay in stories and in scars, in sunset color goodbyes, and in breakfast in strange bars. You pay in love that leaves you, and in work that wears you thin, for the privilege of the journey and the mess you're standing in. Yeah, you pay and wonder what the bank account is for, while you're staring out the window at a new and nameless store. Maybe the debt's not owed to fate or time or any man. Maybe the cost is just to feel the fit of your own hand against the cold glass of the world as the landscape rearranges. The price is learning how to live with all the scary, splendid changes. So I ride this rolling rhythm till the rhythm finally dies, with the harmonica wailing and the truth in both my eyes. The wandering dead, the wandering dead, just a little farther yet. Ooh. Ooh. They say the ground is broken. They say the well is dry. They paint the sky with worry as the seasons pass us by. They shout the worst is coming from their castles made of fear. But my love, I hear a different song whenever you are near. So let's build this world up. In a world of ugliness we will shine, with these two tired hands and this heart of mine. And when it gets tougher we will fight, not with fire but with stubborn light. We'll build this world. Our bricks
will be the mornings, our mortar quiet talks. The walls will be the kindness that we scatter on our walks.
The roof will be the laughter that we save against the cold. A story that we're writing for the future to be told. So let's build this world up. In a world of ugliness we will shine, with these two tired hands and this heart of mine. And when it gets tougher we will fight, not with fire but with stubborn light. We'll build this world. Their headlines, let the weary turn away. We'll be planting little gardens where we live from day to day.
It won't be grand or easy, it will humble and it's small, but it's the only revolution that makes any sense at all.
We'll build this world up, just you and I, under this vast and lonely sky. We'll build this world.
Thought the magic left early, slipped out with the night, but it's hiding in corners that don't need a spotlight. In the way dust dances when the windows cracked, in the sound of my breath coming steady back. There's wandering habits we stop calling new, and tying my laces and making some food. Every ordinary second has a quiet shine, if you don't rush past it just to outrun time. The world isn't loud, it's wide, you don't miss it if you look sideways. Look what's still here, after all the noise, after all the fear. There's a pulse in the room, there's a hum in the floor. Life keeps tapping like it once more. Still here, still here, still here. I don't need answers carved into stone, just enough wonder to not feel alone. and the sky keeps changing its shade of blue, like it's practicing being new. Oh, we're still breathing. Oh, still becoming. Oh, the light didn't leave, it was waiting. I was searching for meaning, it was holding my hand. Look what's still here, in the middle of it all. Not the rise, not the fall, just the living call. If this is the miracle, I won't ask for more. Life keeps knocking from inside the door. Still here, still here, still here.
I could have stayed where it was easy, where nothing asked my name. Could have learned the art of blending in, let comfort take the blame. But something in me kept on pulling past the edge of known. Some roads don't call you loudly, they just won't leave you alone. I've met myself in bus stations, in towns I can't pronounce. Watched old fears lose their power when there was no way out. Every mile rewrote me, every doubt fell behind. Turns out growth isn't distance, it's what you leave inside. I took the long way forward, not the fastest, not the clean. I chose the road that asked me who I was gonna be. If getting there costs comfort, then I'll pay it gladly. I took the long way forward, and it's carrying me. I don't regret the wandering or the nights unsure. Some answers only come to you when you stop needing more. I've learned the map is useless if you never feel the drive. Some destinations matter because of how you ride. I wasn't running from my past, I was answering myself. I took the long way forward with my hands off the rail. Let the fear sit me beside me, let the doubt tell its tale. I didn't beat the timeline, I just stayed honest and free. I took the long way forward, and it found me. Maybe purpose isn't waiting at the end. Maybe it's choosing movement again and again. Keep going, keep going. I took the long way forward and I do it again. I don't measure my life now by the where, but the when. If the world asks for shortcuts, I'll answer with my feet. I took the long way forward, it led to me.
the sky out of habit, half expecting a sign. But it was just blue doing blue things, taking its time. The headlines kept shouting, I turned the volume down. There was a bird on the wire, holding the sound. I spilled my coffee laughing at how serious I'd been, like the day was waiting for me to come back in. There's a freedom in realizing most fears exaggerate. The moment breathes better when you don't inflate. Nothing collapsed, nothing disappeared. The ground stayed loyal, the door stayed here. The world didn't end today, it stayed curious, kept its shape. I walked outside and everything remained. The world didn't end today. A stranger smiled in passing, no reason, no debt. A small reminder, life hasn't quit. I don't need reassurance from a louder truth. The quiet continues and so do you. The world didn't end today, it bent the light a different way. I didn't fix a single thing. The world didn't end today. Hey, stay with the moment. Hey, loosen the grip. Hey, nothing is broken that breath can outlive. The world didn't end today, it asked me to stay inside the frame. If tomorrow comes, it can wait. The world didn't end today. Still here, still good.
I've seen the sunset bleed on a cathedral pane. I've watched the northern lights write their ghostly green refrain. I've traced a million hues in a single peacock's feather, measured the weight of gold in the calmest autumn weather. I thought I knew the palette of the divine, the sacred art. But I was reading poetry with a blind and a colorless heart. 'Cause the true colors of heaven are in your eyes, a blue that makes the vast and empty skies feel like a line. Your smile moves mountains I could never climb. The whole world knows it, we're just borrowing your time. We're just borrowing your light. I've read the ancient maps where they drew dragons in the deep, the legends of the saints who talk in visions in their sleep. I've heard 100 anthems from 100 different choirs, a symphony of wants and loves and terrible desires. I thought I'd found compass point the final fixed true north. Then I saw what all the seeking and the journey was truly for. 'Cause the true colors of heaven are in your eyes, a blue that makes the vast and empty skies feel like a line. Your smile moves mountains I could never climb. The whole world knows it, we're just borrowing your time. We're just borrowing your life. So let the scholars chart the stars and let the painters try to trap the fleeting sunset before it says goodbye. My theology is simple now, my gospel brief and plain. It's the universe that gathered in the rainfall of your name.
There's a ring in my telephone that only means one man. It's Trouble Joe down at the station with another failed plan. He says, hey, I didn't mean it. The world just twists my arm, and I just sigh and grab my coat to keep my old friend from harm. Trouble Joe, with your heart of 24-karat gold. Trouble Joe, with the stories that are always growing old. You find a storm in a teacup and a cliff where there's a slope. Trouble Joe, I just wonder, do you ever lose hope?
He lost his keys inside a bar fight, lost his job inside a dream, lost his girl to his own restless spirit, bursting at the seam. He's a magnet for the chaos that the rest of us walk by, with a smile that's so apologetic and a truth-telling eye.
Trouble Joe, with your heart of 24-karat gold. Trouble Joe, with the stories that are always growing old. You find a storm in a teacup and a cliff where there's a slope. Trouble Joe, I just wonder, do you ever lose hope? I've bailed him out and talked him down and lied to get him straight, sat in silence while he cursed the world and his own twisted fate. And just when I think he's finally calm and standing on dry land, I'll get that call, that midnight call from my one good troubled man. But a life without his chaos might be quieter, it's true, but I'd miss the hurricanes of kindness that he somehow walks on through. He laughs too loud, he trusts too quick, he breaks what he can mend. But he's the truest tangled friend, right up until the end. So Trouble Joe, with your heart of 24-karat gold, keep calling even when the story's already been told. Find your storm, find your cliff, find your slippery fraying road. Trouble Joe, I'll be here, so you never lose hope.
I'm a sailor, love, trust the salt upon my skin. I've knelt on burning decks and watched the raging waves begin. I've tied 1,000 knots to hold the world in my despair, and faced down ghosts in water with a stripped and simple prayer. So the storm won't kill me, no, the hurricane will break, the tidal wave will roll right over for heaven's sake. I've been spit out by the darkness, learned the rhythm of the gale, but your beauty is the quiet wind that promises to fail. And that's the one that wrecks me, that's the one that finds the flaw. Your beauty is the only tide I can't outsail it all. I've seen the sunrise golden on a calm and glassy sea, a peace so deep it felt like it was finally calling me. I've traced the sunsets bleeding out in purple, gold and red, 100 perfect paintings by the time I went to bed. But the storm won't kill me, no, the hurricane will break, the tidal wave will roll right over for heaven's sake. I've been spit out by the darkness, learned the rhythm of the gale, but your beauty is the quiet wind that promises to fail. And that's the one that wrecks me, that's the one that finds the flaw. Your beauty is the only tide I can't outsail it all. I wrestle with the Leviathan in the ocean's deep black heart. I felt the whole world shudder, felt the mainmast split apart. But that's a fire you walk away from, battered, bruised, but still alive. The danger that you're smiling is the one that will survive, and take me down so gently I won't even see it start. Just a shipwreck in the harbor of your eyes. So Call me Jonah, love, I know the story and the role. A man who tried to run from something bigger than his soul. The storm just brought me closer, right to where I didn't choose. The peaceful waiting deep that I was always running to. The storm won't kill me, but you will.
I used to think living meant running ahead, chasing a version of something I said. But life keeps happening right where I stand, in the weight of the moment resting in my hands. There's music in breathing when I don't rush the beat. There's truth in the pavement under tired feet. I don't need the future to open its gate. I'm still learning how to stay. Not frozen, not afraid, just present in my name. I'm still learning how to stay when the urges always go. How to let a moment land without turning it to hope. If this is the middle, I won't look away. I'm still learning how to stay. Stay. Hey. Stay. Hey. Stay. Hey. I've carried tomorrow like it owed me light, but today keeps offering enough to survive. There's a quiet freedom in not needing proof, in letting the moment tell the truth. Oh, I don't need more. Oh, I don't need less. Oh, just this breath and the courage to rest. Oh, I don't need more. Oh, I don't need less. Oh, just this breath and the courage to rest. If peace has a sound, it's this right now. I'm still learning how to stay when the world keeps pulling fast. How to stand inside the now without gripping to the past. If this is the lesson, I won't turn away. I'm still learning how. Still learning. Still staying. I used to rush the doorway like something chased my name, counting all the moments before they slipped away. Now I let the room arrive before I cross the line. Turns out time slows down when you stop arguing with it. I kept receipts for effort, for every almost win, as if the day was judging without a scoreboard view. It shines like it believes I'll notice it too. The clock keeps moving, I stay near. Nothing's missing, nothing's late. I didn't miss my life, I'm standing in it now. Breathing through the middle, not the after, not the how. If this is all,
when the road feels longer than it used to, and the night comes early again, when the weight of the world starts leaning on your back, my friend, you don't have to carry it alone. So stay with me tonight. Don't let the dark decide. If the ground beneath you's shaking, I'll be on your side. Stay with me tonight, till the morning light. I don't promise answers, just a heart that won't take flight. Oh, when the voices get loud and restless, telling you you're not enough, when the mirror won't show you mercy, and hope feels rough, just know this much is true. Stay with me tonight, when the shadows rise. If your faith feels thin as paper, I'll help you hold the line. Stay with me tonight, no need to be brave. Some nights are meant for leaning, not for being safe. I won't run when the thunder talks. I won't leave when the silence walks. If the ground should fall away, we'll still stand here anyway. So stay with me tonight, like a promise kept, like a hand you didn't notice, holding every step. Stay with me tonight, till the fear lets go. The world can keep on turning, we'll move slow. You don't have to stand alone. You said you'd always have my back, a fortress strong and true. But your back was always turned to the battles I fought through. You sat in your own quiet room, with your own thoughts for company, and left me standing in the storm to learn how to break free. They told me they always had my back, but never sat a second to talk to mine. They were the silent observer, the one who claimed love's design. They saw me fall 1,000 times on the same familiar stone, and never stretched a hand out to soften the landing zone. Not out of hate, but out of love, or so they'd have me believe. A tough and holy kind of grace for my naive heart to receive, to let me find the bottom and learn to push back up, to drink the lonely water from a bitter private cup. Maybe in the silence and the absence of their hand, I did grow stronger roots in that unforgiving land. I learned the sound my own voice makes when there's no echo to be found. I mapped the caverns of my soul on that cold and hollow ground. But love's not just a witness to the breaking of a thing. It's also in the whispered word that the coming morning brings. It's in the risky, gentle touch that says you're not alone, not just a silent watcher on a distant, icy throne. So I thank you, silent observer, for the strength I had to earn, and I forgive the empty space where your concern should burn. I carry both the lesson and the scar of your retreat, a stronger, softer soul now that is finally complete. I didn't know the secret was waiting at the end, like the last few pages you only read when you're ready then. All the chapters full of questions, dogged, torn and bent, made no sense in the middle till I saw how they were meant. I thought the plot was broken, thought the pain was proof, but every loose thread mattered every long way through. Funny how the meaning hides while you're still inside the scene. You don't know the shape of the story till you see what it's been. You don't know how it works out till you're standing at the close. Every doubt, every failure, every road you chose. Life don't give away the ending at the start or in between, so don't be afraid of trying. Read it through, don't skip a dream. Some pages feel like punishment, some feel paper thin. Some nights you wanna shut the book, never look again. But even the hardest chapters are teaching something true. They're only there to shape the ending, they're not there to ruin you. You weren't meant to understand it all, just to keep going. You don't know how it works out till the last light bends. Every loss finds its meaning when the story ends. If you quit before the turning, you'll never get to see why the road you almost left behind was leading you to be. Isn't knowing, it's turning the page. Courage isn't winning, it's staying engaged. Keep going, try again. Don't stop now, you don't know how it works out, but that's the beauty part. Every brave step forward is the ink of the heart. If life is telling something worth more than certainty, don't be afraid to try. The end might set you free.
I mistook peace for loneliness when the noise finally quit. I thought the calm was something missing, not something I had earned. No one asked me where I'd been, no one pulled me back. I wasn't used to standing still without a collapse. I thought love was constant motion, always proving I was needed. But quiet doesn't mean empty, it just means no one's bleeding. I mistook peace for loneliness, because I'd never known the sound of my own breath in the silence, without someone else around. I wasn't being left behind, I was learning how to stay. I mistook peace for loneliness, until it showed me another way. I stopped checking for the weight of someone else's mood, stopped adjusting who I was just to feel approved. The nights didn't ask for anything, the mornings didn't rush. I realized how much of me was built around the crush. I thought comfort meant distraction, I thought rest was giving up. But there's strength in being still when no one's keeping score. I mistook peace for loneliness, because I'd never known the sound of my own breath in the silence, without someone else around. I wasn't being left behind, I was learning how to stay. I mistook peace for loneliness, till it showed me another way. If healing doesn't feel dramatic, maybe that's the point. Some truths don't break you open, they realign the joint. I mistook peace for loneliness, now I know the difference well. One asks you to disappear, the other lets you dwell. I don't chase the noise anymore, I don't borrow someone's weight. I mistook peace for loneliness, now I call it safe. Not every quiet moment is asking to be filled. The morning light is golden on the kitchen window pane. The coffee's warm and waiting like a gentle old refrain. The world outside is waking with its sorrow and its fear, but in this quiet moment all that matters is you're here. And there is good that's left to do, there is love that's left to give. There are still 1,000 mornings in this one sweet life we live. So hold my hand a little tighter, let your worried thoughts unwind. We'll write our story kinder, one small day at a time.
Not a nose is heavy, and the road can feel so long. I know we carry questions to 100 different wrongs, but look, the sun found your face right here across this worn wood table. A quiet, solid promise in a fragile, hopeful fable. Ooh.
There is good that's left to do, there is love that's left to give. There are still 1,000 mornings in this one sweet life we live. So hold my hand a little tighter, let your worried thoughts unwind. We'll write our story kinder, one small day at a time. We won't fix the whole wide world, maybe that was never ours, but we can tend this little corner with our patience and our powers.
We can plant a seed of kindness, watch it grow against the gray.
We can be the soft tomorrow for someone's tired today.
So let's believe in morning, let's believe in bread and wine. Let's believe the love we're making is a brave and honest sign that there is good that's left to do. And my love, I'll do it all